Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dave back again, and as you can see, I have all my parts laid out to start the unicorn of justice. Yes, that's right. If I sound a little delusional, that's because it's about 1:30 in the morning, Saturday morning, and I've been up since about 5 a.m. on Friday morning. Had a hellacious day at work, and yes, I am tired as hell, but I wanted to get this video out for you guys. Sorry, I'm living on Rockstar right now. So what I wanted to do, I think this is my first video I've done where I've sat down and done a snap up. So this is pretty much how I lay out my things when I'm intentionally trying to do something like this, or my photographs. If you guys remember my earlier videos, I used to do slideshows where I would do the parts layout and then what it looked like snapped together, and then in sections like that. So I just thought I'd do a video like this. If you guys like it, you know, give a thumbs up, of course. For some reason I've been getting a lot of hate lately, and I don't really care. But if you guys like it, give a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and I'll continue the rest of the way. If you guys don't like it and don't really care, leave a comment down below, let me know that too, and I will just go through and snap the damn thing up and do the review that way. Because when I'm done doing the snap up and then my actual review of the kit, then it will start getting mods and things like that, and those I will actually do videos on. So as you can see, I actually have all my parts laid out as they are on the manual. Clipped them out, clipped the nubs, sanded them down or filed them, however I ended up doing on the individual piece, and laying them all out so that they're ready. I can just snap along. Now I'm gonna bring you guys down, and that should actually help the focus, hopefully. I don't know how close that is. Okay, and I'll try and keep from hitting the camera, which is, you know, about 6 inches away. So starting off on here, we're going to have PC24 right here, and I actually need some more light for you guys, not for me but for you guys, so you can see what I'm doing. Damn cat hair. Alright, so for N5, we're going to place it that way, slide this bad boy in just like so, and it shows to slide it in just like that. On this one, now you will notice on the instructions, like right here, it says the palm piece, which is a harder plastic, which is actually a harder plastic, and then on the opposite side is a PC piece, which is pretty much identical, just one's the rubberized and the other is hard. Now, one of the things that I noticed on here, but it doesn't specify it in the instructions, though I am sure there is a reason for it. On these, if you guys can see, let me doing some tweaking. Okay, if you guys can see, it might be easier on this piece. You can see this piece has a ridge, a raised ledge. In the picture it kind of shows that it goes to the inside, so you know, definitely pay attention to your instructions as far as that goes. You don't want to have it all, you know, reversed and then find out, holy crap, it was supposed to go the other way. Not that it's that hard to get these off, but just trying to line it all up. Okay, So now it shows that I completely goofed that up. See? I should have had some sleep beforehand. Alright. So now we'll put it on the right side. Do 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 do. I was wondering, is there any kits that you guys are like really looking forward to coming out? If you're following the build fighters, are you wanting any of the those kits to come out in master grade? Alright, now next we're going to take H9 and it's going to slide in this way, and it shows on the instructions you want to make sure and have this notch facing up. So we'll just slide that in, and I think that's in all the way. Feels and looks like it's in all the way. So there's that piece. Next we'll take the cockpit. I'm still really happy about this. I'm actually eager to paint it, though you'll probably never end up seeing it, but alright, so the pilot goes on there. I already cleaned up the seam lines and stuff on there, which were kind of heavy. And then C-17 is going to slide on there. Make sure to get everything all lined up. So that just snaps together, sits like so. And then we have this piece, which this is going to slide in. I hope like so, but at an angle, I guess. So it's going to slide in like that. One, two, three. Then this is going to attach in here first. And then this is going to go together like so. So there's our cockpit part. Get these out of my way. And they actually have these numbered as far as step 1, step 2, step 3. Okay, so the next step is going to be put this on. Make sure and get everything all lined up. I'm having to look around the camera while I do this. I think that's part of the reason I never really ended up doing this type, is because it kind of slows me down. Alright, so there's that. And then that's going to slide on like so. This is going to stay loose, and just like on the master grade, you know, it's going to be loose. I don't foresee that it snaps up into place. Alright, for the next step we have in 11. and PC22, which is going to fit in just like so. You have L15, which is just going to snap together like so, and then you're going to line it up just like that. I'm assuming, yeah, so that should be able to pop up and down. Maybe that gets all covered up. Alright, next up, they have you building 2 sets of these, and this is going to be Q20. Now it has slots on both sides. You want to make sure and have it lined up per the directions, which is this way. You can see there's a flat side there. So as such, your palm piece is going to go in the bottom, which is palm 1, and on the other side is PC25, and there's a curved side to it, which is going to go inside, so that you're flat. Out here. Sorry, I'll show you on this other piece. So having as such, where are we? Dun, 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 dun. Alright, flat side up. Okay, so palm side with the curved part in, PC25, curved side in, so there's that piece. Let me swing this out so you guys can kind of see the parts layout here. And you're going to take that, making sure that the flat side is up, and you're going to take part Q16, put just like so, and then you're going to attach, let's just do both of those and get them out of the way. Now on part Q19, you're going to end up doing the very same thing. On one side is going to go the palm, the other side like so. There. Now it is, when you slide these in, it is going to push out that bottom piece. Just take your fingernails and shove it back in there, shove it down flush, and it'll actually kind of lock onto that pin, and it should look like so when done. Next piece that gets attached with everything like so is going to be Q15. There's actually a notch so you have to make sure that's pushed down all the way. There's a notch on here that's going to fit on, and it is a little finagly, so pre-warning with that. Okay, get in there. What in the hell? Just trying to make me resort to using my teeth. Well, I guess that's going to do it. Okay, to get that in there, it's going to take some elbow grease, guys. Just some pre-warning. But it should fit on just like that. But yeah, it's going to... it's definitely not coming loose. But yeah, it's going to take some elbow grease to get that settled in there all the way. See if I can do this one a little bit easier. So as you can see, it's starting to slide on there. It's hard. And just use your hobby mat as a buffer between, so you don't damage the plastic or mar up the plastic. But there's that. Now that I'm freaking winded. Alright, now moving on. Where are we? That is a good question. Okay, so here's one. So it's showing is it showing? So you need to fold that to one side, I guess. And that to another side. I'm assuming these are for the shoulder joints. Alright. Get in there, you fat bastard. Alright. So that in theory is what it's supposed to look like. And then this piece is supposed to snap up on there. As soon as I figure out. Alright. Let's make sure that's shoved up in there all the way. It uses a lot of locking type in here. And I'm hoping that's right. let's see the other one. So it should be folded like so. Line up with the hole. Except I'm having a feeling if it doesn't work the one way, you know, always just flip it over. Okay, so there's that. Get in the groove there, get into that one, just like so. And that one actually went together easier. So let me make sure I've got this one together properly. Now, first one, second one. Alright, next up, we've got these two pieces. And so for this side, we're going to take like so. And they're going to fit in like this. So it actually has a mechanism where it can slide, the shoulder can slide in and out. So that's kind of a cool gimmick. And as awesome as it sounds with the theory of, you know, painting this and then putting it together, I also have a feeling it'd be very much a pain in the ass and you end up chipping a lot of paint. That's just a theory. Alright, so those lock into place. They actually have little snaps. So there's the top portion of that. And let me adjust the brightness a little bit. So there's the portion for that. Where are we? Now next, we're going to take and snap this onto the top. Just like so. C18. We're just going to plug in right here. And it's starting to take form here. next up, this one should be interesting. So how we got this? So we've got this piece like so. I believe it snaps together like that. And goes in just like that. And this piece should slide in just like so. That actually went a lot easier than I was expecting it to. We'll just do the reverse on this one. It's been a while since I've built a perfect grade, which, by the way, if you haven't heard, I am on the road to perfect grade, or road to 160 actually is what I'm calling it. I am collecting 160 scale perfect grades, with the intention of building them all. Alright. So there are those two pieces. And they will go on where are they going on? If I'm seeing this right, should. Maybe I wasn't supposed to have the shoulder slid in yet. Let's see if that makes it easier. Yep. It does make a difference. So you don't want to have these the shoulder pieces shoved in all the way yet. Alright, so I guess those are going to be kind of loose on there. I don't know how keen I am on that. Anyway, so as far as the perfect grades go, I'm only missing a couple right now. I'm missing a PG Zaku, an RX-78. The only way I'll do the Zeta is if someone gives it to me. And I think that's it. I've managed to pick up a lot, whether they be already, you know, pre-snapped or something like that. So I kind of lucked out there. Alright. Now sometimes these instructions are not the clearest. But you want to make sure when you're putting on these pieces, you want to have the wedge shape this way to that. It'll fit on either way, but that's the way it's supposed to go. And that over, and this is supposed to snap on like so, or snap in like so. Slide that down, fold it over, snap that in. And then these, I'm going to go I guess in like that. It's another one of those that it's going to not quite catching the purpose, but I mean I know what these are, but I'm just not quite catching the purpose behind their thinking on it. Alright, so there's those. These will go on first. And I did snap the shoulders back down just to hold in those pieces. But you'll have to pop them back out. Make sure and line everything up. Usually once you get one thing lined up, the rest will follow suit, but not always the case. Especially when you have a lot of mechanisms that slide around. Okay, so this is how the shoulder thing works. When you're doing the transformation, just wanted to give you guys the inside view of it. So interesting. So this one will pop out a little bit. Get that back in there. Grab this other one. It's always easier once you get one side done. I would suggest when you're putting it on, line up that this back slot first. And then start pushing everything down. There. So there's that. Now next up we have our shoulder pieces. And I have these. If I wasn't doing this for a video, I could probably have this whole thing built in a couple hours, but I actually had a couple people, which I was shocked, ask me if I would do a build on video. So if you guys ask, I will try and accommodate. I actually didn't snip the pieces for this. PC23. Here. This is for the neck joint. Doo-da, doo-da, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Alright, line those up. That groove. There are some of these pieces that actually like clip and lock together. So beware of that if you're taking this apart, that there are some pieces that do that. That way later on you're not trying to tear it apart all mad at it. You've got like a giant screwdriver and a crowbar, and because, well, that's what I would do, but that's just me. I didn't say I was the smartest. I just said, never mind what I said. Alright. You snap in there. Alright, so these little pieces, little flaps that fold in and out here, they just snap on, and they are really tight. So what I would suggest is, there is a little divot that's on here. Line that up with those pegs. Put your fingers behind like so. Put your finger over where that plastic piece is, and just work it on there. It will go. But just be careful not to overstress the plastic. Alright, and then we'll snap on the collar piece. Maybe. I understand being thorough, but damn, it's got like 2 notches and pegs in there. Okay, so there's that. There's those pieces. Wait. We've got these. And so we've got this piece. Now again, you want to pay attention to your instructions of which goes where. And how the hell is this supposed to go in there? must just be really freaking tired. Okay. Alright, so there is that part. And I am pretty much done with the whole chest and torso section. That's where I'm going to cut off this video. I'm going to do a separate video here in a little bit showing you how to run the wiring harnesses through here and everything. And then we'll button up the rest of the pieces for the chest, and then we'll be done. So thanks for sticking around and watching. If you guys just want to skip to the next video, you know, I fully understand, but thanks for watching. I will talk to you guys all later. I may even take a nap before I end up doing that. Everyone have a good night. Peace out.